we have a new team, and unfortunately, because we are still in the previous season, although the TL mask has come out, hopefully you're all enjoying that by the way, we do not get to use any of the fancy new Pokemon. So no, we have to use regular old Ursaluna, we can't use Blood Moon Ursaluna. But this is still a pretty good team though. It is once again trying to get off a Trick Room team with Cresselia and Ursaluna, and there are two ways to try and get that combo going, with the Zapdos and the Landorus. Both have ways to switch in, either with a Volt Switch from Zapdos or from a U-turn from Landorus. The reason why we're using those two specifically is that Landorus has U-turn and Rocky Helmet, as well as an Intimidate, so that is a very good opening Pokemon, as well as being super effective against a possible Amoonguss, as is the Zapdos Heat Wave with Terra Fire if need be. But for those scenarios where you can't get off the Trick Room, we still have a Fluttermane and a regular, or rather a single strike Urshifu there. Fluttermane of course carrying that Icy Wind as possible ways to deal with an Amoonguss as well, because of course if you get up a Trick Room with an Amoonguss out, that's really going to hurt you. So you really want to make sure that you are free of any possible sporing possibilities from that Amoonguss. So let's head into the battle, shall we? Wait a minute, hang on. Oh, wait a minute. So wait, are the new Pokemon allowed to be in ranked battles? Oh my goodness. I thought that they were only going to come in the next season. But we have the Ogerpon with the Fire Mask right out of the get-go. Okay, I was not prepared for this, but this is going to be interesting then. I imagine that is a grassy terrain, right? Plus the Ogerpon. Okay, well then. Here's our plan, I suppose. We'll lead with our Cresselia and have Ursaluna in the back. I think we can get off a possible use case out of that Ursaluna. It won't be that great for Earthquakes because there is the Dragonite plus Magnezone, but I still want to try it out anyway. But let's see, on the side we'll have a Zapdos, and in the sides we'll have Ursaluna plus Urshifu. I was not aware that the TL Mask Pokemon were going to be allowed to be used right this season. Normally, they have the new Pokemon only come in the following seasons, but hey, I'm not going to complain. Oh, also shout out to my new profile picture with Ogerpon as well. Let's see then. It is the Ogerpon and what is it called? Not Lilligant. Arboliva lead. Mold. Wait, it has Mold Breaker. Is that its hidden ability? I mean, we can still Ice Beam with Cresselia. We don't have to worry too much about that Ogerpon, right? I don't think it has anything too effective against us. And then maybe we can go for a Hurricane or a Heat Wave. I'm gonna Heat Wave because I feel like he might switch out into something else. Fire-type Ivy Cudgel doesn't do too much damage. Faster than both of us though, so Heat Wave goes off, does decent damage. Okay, there's the Seed Sower, sorry. I forgot that it's not Grassy Terrain like Rillaboom, it's after you get hit. Grass Seed makes its defense go up, but that's fine because we're using Ice Beam. I don't think this gets a KO, right? Ah. What does it do though? Oh, we get the freeze though! Oh, we get the freeze, that's huge for us. Alright, Grassy Terrain does heal everyone up, but that's fine. You can't really do much here, so what I might do is... Do I try and set up a Trick Room here? No, I think I'll stay in for now, and I will Protect, and I will Heat Wave to get rid of that Arboliva. Something I was considering doing was maybe going for Trick Room plus Volt Switch. That is the combo that you try and do to get off an instant Trick Room, and then also the... what is it called? Instant Guts proc. So on the following turn, you can just go for damage right away. But it looks like we're going to get to do that next turn. Especially because we knew that the Arboliva was going to be frozen, so it was fairly safe to do. But let's see, they get a free switch into now. We also get a crit onto that Ogerpon. Poor little Ogerpon. I don't want to hurt my child get that Ogerpon. Especially after playing the DLC. Qian Pao comes out. Ooh. What I might do is I might go... Oh no, if I get Terra Water though, Ivy Cudgel... is Ivy Cudgel going to be fire now, right? So I think, honestly, hang on, let me double check. Ivy Cudgel should adapt to the Mask type. I know base form it is Grass, so... Yeah, so it should become a Fire type. So I think going Terra Water here and then Trick Room. And then we will Volt Switch onto the Qian Pao to break its sash and then get in a Ursaluna at the same time. I think we're the only one terrestrializing because he's not showing his. Cresselia would be the last one to move, so... Terra Water should keep us safe here. Oh, he might go for Ice Shot onto Zapdos though. That's the one thing I'm scared of. Or Ice Spinner. Gonna get rid of Grassy Terrain actually, so that's gonna help us out. Honestly, this isn't that bad. We don't break its sash. That's the only concern of mine. But we will get off a Trick Room. Ivy Cudgel shouldn't do too much here. But still does quite a bit. But more importantly, Trick Room goes off. And we can now bring in our Ursaluna. Oh wait, no! This won't proc its... No, we needed the Volt Switch to go in, because that would ensure Ursaluna comes in before the end of the turn, so it doesn't get burned yet. Right. Well, now then, let us Lunar Blessing, and just get off one Earthquake to at least break the sash. Sacred Sword onto that Ursaluna, though, that might be a bit of an issue. Yeah, actually losing the Zapdos there without getting a Volt Switch off is very scary. I probably could have gone for a Protect, but I mean, we'll go first, so... This might get rid of Ogapon. No, it probably won't get rid of Ogapon. Oh, it does! And we do decent damage onto Chien-Pao, but the concern now is... when he uses Sacred Sword, I imagine, onto Ursaluna. Do we survive? It's Ice Spinner again. That can't be choice, right? It's still not super effective damage, though. We are ground type, so there's that burn. And because of the speed tuning, we can... Ooh, Dragonite comes in now. We cannot Earthquake, but this is their final Pokemon. What I can do is, honestly, go for an Ice Beam, because Dragonite shouldn't have a spread move. We can Ice Beam and then go for a Earthquake. We'll move before both of them. Ah, he could E-Speed. Honestly, he could E-Speed. So I'm going to Protect. This will at least break its multi-scale as well. Also, I want to see if it uses a Terrestrialization. He's not going to Terrestrialize. Interesting. Okay, Chien-Pao protects us also. That's a good thing. E-Speed onto Ursaluna. Exactly. That means Ice Beam goes off. It probably doesn't... I mean, it's quite effective, but he probably has multi-scale. And yeah, it doesn't take too much damage. We do take a bit more chip damage from the burn, but that's fine. Let's Lunar Blessing again, and... I mean, we're going to go down to a E-Speed, so we may as well try and go for the Earthquake here. Oh, actually, do we try and go for a Double Protect? You know what? I think Double Protect is the play, because he's just going to E-Speed me, so... Ursaluna cannot get an attack off here. We may as well try and stall this out a bit longer. And he does show his Terra. Probably Terra normal Dragonite, right? If we do get this Protect off here, that'd be pretty funny. It's a 1 in 3 chance. Let's see, no Double Protect. That does suck. Since E-Speed goes off onto the Ursaluna, and that probably can't... Oh no, it's into the Cresselia! And we survive... Oh my goodness, we could have gone... And he Sucker Punches the Ursaluna. Okay, no, this is perfectly fine. We are actually golden here. And we freeze the Dragonite! The Ice Beam Cresselia is so good. Alright, let's see. We know it has Sucker Punch on that Chien-Pao, so let's just Ice Beam. Let's Lunar Blessing. And honestly, how many turns left of Trick Room are there? I don't mind if it, 1 turn left of Trick Room. I don't mind if we go down here, so I will just Earthquake anyway. Especially now that it's a normal type, so no longer flying. But yeah, Sucker Punch probably gets a KO. Lunar Blessing will at least keep us nice and healthy. I don't think that's not Choice Band Dragonite, because it didn't have the Frozen Solid text just yet. It's only there. Interesting. But the Twisted Dimensions return to normal. That means we can bring in our Urshifu. We should be good here. We have a Sash as well, so let's Lunar Blessing. We close combat the Chien-Pao. Dragonite tries to E-Speed. It is Frozen Solid. Is there a Sucker Punch from... Oh no, Sacred Sword. We do not go down to Sash, but either way, that's fine. Close combat goes through. Here's my only concern now, though. If the Dragonite unfreezes, which it might, it's like, what, the 3rd turn now? It might get a KO with E-Speed here. So let's Lunar Blessing up. That'll heal us up. I don't know if this will be enough health to survive an E-Speed, especially because we are going to be... we have -1 defenses. Or Protect, rather. Because he's absolutely trying to E-Speed the Urshifu. And oh, it stays solid! Oh my goodness, this poor Dragonite. Alright, let's just go for another Ice Beam then. Even if he does unfreeze and KO Urshifu, I think we will... He's frozen again! This poor guy. I'm pretty sure Cresselia could have 1v1'd. Oh, it had a Rocky Helmet. That was the item it had. Oh, this poor guy. Honestly, that Ogapon... Fire-type Ogapon mask is pretty interesting. I'm curious to see how Ogapon works, you know, when it actually works, because that was not a good showing for Ogapon. Also, that's nice. I don't think I changed that manually, but the battle BGM has been set to the Kitakami Pokemon from the DLC. Speaking of Kitakami Pokemon, we have another Flame Mask Ogapon. Is that the meta Ogapon mask to wear, the Flame one? I suppose it complements the Grass type, I suppose, having a nice typing there. But we also, though, we have the boy Okidogi. I'm sensing the pattern, though, of having Ogerpon plus a grass terrain setter. But as a lead, I'll bring in both the Zapdos and the Landorus. We can maybe go for a cheeky double switch out if we want to. Volt Switch plus U-turn. Alright, show me Ogerpon and Rillaboom. Or even Okidogi. It is Okidogi and Rillaboom. Alright, Okidogi is the one I was not really prepared for. So Grassy Terrain gets set up here. Earthquake is super effective on the Okidogi, but we are on Grassy Terrain. So if I U-turn into an Ursaluna, that probably isn't the best. I can U-turn into Cresselia maybe. And then let us go for a Hurricane onto Okidogi. Probably not the best that I'm splitting my damage. He's also going to Terra right away. Oh no. Is it on the Okidogi? It is on... Oh no, it's on the Rillaboom going Terra Fairy. You don't apply... This is a purely defensive Terra, right? Grassy Glide does not deal too much damage onto us. Rocky Helmet gets some chip damage onto it. Hurricane goes first, and let's see how much does this do. Should do quite a bit, right? It's fighting type. It gets the 1-hit KO. Thankfully, we do land that Hurricane. We'll never know what that Okidogi was going to do. And U-turn does very little damage, but we will get a switch in now. Maybe we just go plain Ursaluna, and then we use a Terra Normal Facade, because it's going to use Grassy Glide again on us, surely. Yeah, what comes out on the side here? Is there going to be Ogerpon? Let's see. It is that Fluttermane, right? Manofaria? Oh no, sorry, Iron Hands. This does have Drain Punch possibilities. Plus Fake Out as well. So let's Protect first. Now though, let's go for a Heat Wave. We can honestly try and see if we can get a burn off with this Heat Wave. We'll get lucky, maybe. Grassy Glide into Ursaluna. I wouldn't be surprised if he's doubling into Ursaluna with a Drain Punch as well. Heat Wave goes off, hits both. Does decent damage to Rillaboom, honestly. Drain Punch onto the Rillaboom. See, following turn, I can go for a switch out into my Landorus, get off another Intimidate, take the Rillaboom down to -2, take Iron Hands down to -1. He can't Fake Out again. Rocky Helmet can also do some decent chip damage to both. Honestly, Discharge might be a bit better here now. Try and go for a... Actually, nah. Well, actually, yeah, if we Discharge, we won't affect our Landorus. It's not going to be very effective against the Iron Hands, but the Rillaboom might take enough damage to go down. Heatwave could have, Heatwave was neutral to both, and it could have gone for a burn, but I'd like to try this out, see what happens. Grassy Glide, yeah. Rocky Helmet is... Oh, honestly, the Rocky Helmet might make this get a KO now with Discharge. That looks... Oh, it lives on a 1 HP, that's fine though. And yeah, that's Drain Punch onto Landorus, so that's fine though. We tanked that easily. And, oh my... He Rage Quit. I'm pretty sure that Rocky Helmet chip damage would have done enough, and I don't think he would have had an answer for this Zapdos, honestly. Depending on what his final Pokemon was, that Rillaboom was pretty much dead to rights, and Iron Hands wasn't doing much there. Drain Punch, Wild Charge isn't going to be very effective against these two, so yeah, the Rage Quit comes in. I'm a bit sad that we didn't see what Okidogi could have done, but that's fine. A win is a win. Now this is the team I'm more suited to seeing. And Amoonguss, so that means that we definitely have a chance to try and get off another Cresselia combo. So definitely Cresselia, and I think having a Zapdos lead, maybe? Or actually, no, rather, let's see. I think Landorus is a bit better. We can use a U-turn onto it to get in the Ursaluna in the back and an Urshifu as well. It is Fluttermane and Urshifu, and it is a single strike. Really? Single strike Urshifu really has gained a lot of fame nowadays. Actually, Single Strike Urshifu is very scary for my Cresselia right now. Photosynthesis activates special attack. This is almost assuredly a Terra Water out of us, right? Wicked Blow is coming our way, so we have to go Terra Water and Trick Room. Then we can go for a U-turn, bring in Ursaluna after that. I'm a bit concerned about this Fluttermane though. He's gonna Terra as well. Terra his... Fluttermane? Terra Fairy? Surely not, right? Oh, it is going to be Terra Fairy Fluttermane. Terra Water, okay. A defensive Terra, I suppose. That surely isn't... No, that wouldn't be Terra Blast. It is Terra Blast! Oh my goodness. That probably gets a KO. Oh, we live on 4 HP! Oh, and Wicked Blow goes onto the Cresselia, but we are Terra Water, so we survive that. U-turn goes off. This is perfect for us. That means we get a switch in before the end of the turn, which means that Ursaluna comes in, and at the end of the turn, it will get burned by that Flame Orb. If I'm not mistaken, that is actually the that Landorus had specific fine-tuning. I don't know if it was specifically for a Terra Blast Water, like it was predicting that exactly, but it does have some special defense EVs. Or no, I think it was just maxed. I think it is maxed special defense, right? Yeah, max special defense, max HP. That was the only way to survive that. And that was boost your energy as well. Let's Lunar Blessing. We are on a Trick Room. And then go for an Earthquake as well. I suppose he could switch into Tornadus on one of those slots. Or Protect. That's fine though. Trying to stall out the Trick Room. Does he double Protect? No. That means this might get a KO onto that Urshifu. Lotame protects. Cresselia floats. Urshifu, however, does not go down. Interesting. But I don't think... Oh, it has close... it has close combat onto Ursaluna. Let's see. Does that get a KO? No, it doesn't. Okay. Whew. But it does have Sucker Punch on the following turn, though, to be fair. But I don't... Oh, would that be enough? Probably could have gone Ice Beam onto that Urshifu, honestly, to get a guaranteed KO. That would have, honestly, in hindsight, would have been better. But let's hope that a Sucker Punch does not get a KO. Yep. About 46 damage, so we survived that. Earthquake should get a double KO. No, it doesn't have Sash. That, of course, we saw boost energy. And then on the following attempt, we can go for a Lunar Blessing. Or on the next move, Cresselia should Lunar Blessing, heal us up. Then we rinse and repeat. We know he has used his Terra, so if Heatran comes out, he can't go Terra Grass. Tornadus is a possibility. But if Tornadus is out, Ice Beam, and then Earthquake, that'll deal with both of them. Iron Hands. Fake Out is a possibility here. And Heatran. I can't remember. Does Lunar Blessing heal through Protect? Time to find out, because he's probably going to go for a Fake Out anyway. Oh, he could Wild Charge my Cresselia, actually. I just realized I'm Terra Water, so... But surely he fakes out, right? Protect as well in Heatran. Okay, that's fine. Drain Punch onto... Okay, no, that's fine. Oh, so... It does heal through Protect. That's very good to know. Drain Punch would still probably get a KO though, so that's something to be concerned about. There is one turn left of Trick Room. Let's go for an Ice Beam. Maybe we can get another Freeze Hack onto the Iron Hands and then go for an Earthquake. We know it can't Protect again, unless it gets lucky. So, Earthquake goes first, and this should get a double KO. There's one of them. Honestly, Drain Punch will heal it up quite a bit, I assume. If it's going onto that Ursaluna, which it almost absolutely is. Yep, that gets a KO. Maybe we get a freeze as well. We can bring in Urshifu, and Urshifu should get a KO. Let's just Ice Beam. Not Urshifu. Oh, I don't know why I targeted Urshifu there with that Ice Beam. This should get the KO. There we go. Love to see it. But more importantly though, that does put us up to Master Rank tier. I'm 8,000 as well. Ooh, kind of low. Normally when you first enter Master Ball, you're in like the 10,000s or so, the 5 digits.